Hello everyone, Andrew here. Today I'm going to be doing my first review for my very first Ultrasaber and Ultrasabers from Ultrasabers.com. I will be covering the hilt, blade, and just overall shipping satisfaction of the product. I will start with the shipping. Basically, very simple. It took about a week to get to me. I ordered it on the 21st. It arrived on the 27th, I believe it was. Came in a 48-inch by 4-inch by 4-inch brown box delivered by FedEx. Package was nice and good. Bubble wrap was nice and secure. No complaints with it at all. No damages or anything from shipping. So next, gonna jump into it, is the hilt. As I mentioned, I got the Dark Initiate V3, which is the standard switch on it. Didn't want to get anything fancy. I will maybe, but I'll have to do some boring around on the switch hole. Cosmetically, nothing wrong with it. No damages, no dents, no scratches, nothing like that. Well, just I got maybe 2 little nicks on the top of it, so you can see here, right there, and there's another one right there. You can't really see it, but not a big deal. They're just cosmetic things. Nothing that's preventing the hilt from working or the saber from working the way it needs to. Very happy with the product. Very, very good quality. I like the weight of it. Not super heavy, not super light, and with the blade on it, works pretty even. I went with the standard pommel for the Dark Initiate. Maybe I'll upgrade later to another one, but so far, I like it. No complaints with it. One thing I did notice is on the switch, which I don't know if maybe somebody else knows. This is just a nitpicky thing. Just a little bit of a gap between the hilt and the switch, and I think that's just a matter of the fact that not a big deal. It's just how it's installed, but that's not a bad thing. Doesn't really affect anything as everything else I've mentioned. Doesn't affect it. Just being nitpicky about it. The pommel, nice and smooth. One thing I noticed is there is a little bit of grease on it. If you can kind of make it out there. And I think that's just simply, which I like that. I like that they put that on there. Keeps the threads from locking up for, I guess, during combat, and if you haven't opened it in a while. Makes it nice and smooth. Happy with it. I think I mentioned I got the lithium-ion setup. Here's the battery pack with my 2 batteries in it, and this nice little Velcro static strip wrapped around the batteries to keep them secure during combat. I don't think it's 100% necessary. I feel like the batteries fit pretty securely in there, but doesn't hurt to have it. I understand why they put it on there. Makes perfect sense. So overall, with the hilt, very satisfied. Very satisfied with the hilt. Choke points on it. Fit nice. As you can see, where the choke points are, they fit perfectly in my hand. Nice and smooth. Very easy to spin, twirl, whatever you want to call it, with the hilt, and even with the 32-inch blade on it, it's a little bit longer than the Initiate. I find it flips and spins very easily. Good quality product. Next, it's going to be the blade. I upgraded to a 32-inch blade. I got the mid-grade instead of the ultralight or the heavy grade. And that was just simply because I knew I wasn't going to be doing too much combat with this particular saber. Maybe I will if I have some friends that end up getting some, which I'm sure I have a couple that will. Maybe I'll upgrade to a heavy grade blade just so that way we can battle and fight and all that fun stuff, and I don't have to worry too much about damaging the blade. Very simple, just a plastic tube, round tip on it, glued onto the end pretty well. I'm not sure what kind of glues what kind of glue Ultrasabers uses. I imagine probably just some kind of epoxy. It's a hollow tube. Where is it? There we go. Hollow tube. On the inside, I noticed that it is, which it doesn't bother me. It's just a film wrapped up nice and tight. I like that. It kind of gives it that silverish sheen to it. It also helps to disperse the light all the way up to the tip of the saber, which I will to the tip of the blade, which I will show you once I install the blade on it and turn it all on. One thing I did notice is, once again, another simple cosmetic thing. Is the blade tip right here, or the end of the blade, is not very even. Well, it's not even. It's cut kind of rough. Not a big deal. Doesn't affect the blade. It still sits pretty even inside of the hilt. No complaints on that. Yep. So it fits into the hilt very nice and snug, just like this. I got the retention screw that I paid the extra $1 for. I've got plenty of Allen keys, but I wasn't sure if I had exactly the right one, and I would rather spend the $1 on it to get it, the retention screw, than to get my saber and realize that I don't actually have the screw that fits for it. So, as you can see, nice and bright, goes all the way down to the tip. Even shines on the tip a little bit. Pretty sweet. I went with the blazing red color. I know it looks kind of orange in the camera. I think that's just because of the camera not picking up all the color all the way through. Very bright blade, especially in the dark. Use it kind of like a flashlight if you really wanted to. So that's pretty sweet. Very happy with that. One thing I did notice, and I think this might just be because it is a mid-grade blade, is if you bend it a little bit, see there's some crinkle in it. Not a big deal. I think that's just a matter of the fact that I didn't get a heavy grade. I didn't get, the super strong blade for it, is because of the mid-grade. Not a big deal. It's only something that happens when the blade gets bent a little bit. I imagine as I mentioned, if I have the heavy grade, it probably wouldn't do that. I just feel like over time, it would eventually start to stay if you're doing a lot of heavy combat with it. And as I mentioned, I don't know if I will be with this one. We'll find out, later on. And let me just get this turned. Just like that. Alright, just bear with me here, folks. See, the height comes up to my belly button just about. Good height, good length. Fits very well in my hands. Spins very easily. Nice and smooth. Can really kind of, see, it works nice and good. Can't do it with my left hand, so I'm not gonna. Overall, I am very satisfied with my saber. Very happy with it. I am very glad that I have purchased this product. I would definitely be buying more of them. It's just gonna be a matter of funds and that type of stuff. I don't know what I plan on getting next. Maybe I'll get a prophecy. I'm thinking about getting a dark prophecy. Maybe I'll get another dark initiator or Dominic's. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Probably maybe not right away. Maybe I'll get a Dominic's or a prophecy first and just play with those, and then after time I'll get another initiate so I can dual wield and all that fun stuff. Overall, I'd say I give the product probably a 9 out of 10. And that's simply because I don't like rating things as 10s because nothing is perfect. But still very happy with it. Minus, not minus, with the little cosmetic flaws like the little crinkle up here at the top and just a few nicks on the LED aluminum. But nothing that really causes any problems. Nothing that I would consider a fault in the saber. Very good quality product. If you're on the fence about purchasing one, I would definitely recommend doing it. You will not be disappointed. I have not yet talked to anybody that has one that is like, meh. So that's all I have for today and for this video. I will be posting some pictures of the hilt, the blade, some of the nicks on the LED if I can get a decent quality picture of it. That's about it. Thank you for watching.